Hello creepy people and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be doing a very large, very long, big horror pack unboxing. Due to the COVID-19 virus, unfortunately there have been a lot of shipping delays with packages, which is totally understandable. It's really kind of out of everyone's control. But in this video, we are going to be combining February, March, and April. Now, I did film the full February unboxing in a separate video, but unfortunately, with my luck, all of the data was corrupted, so I had to completely trash that video, and I'm just going to be showing you the movies that I got in the month of February. We're going to talk about them a little bit. We're going to unbox the March pack, and we're going to unbox the April pack. So I'm so sorry about the delay in these videos for those of you who like to watch these videos on my channel. It's been crazy, but we're finally getting back on track. So first, let's address the elephant in the room. I have bangs. I cut myself some bangs not too long ago. I really needed a change. Like, I needed to switch things up, so I gave myself some bangs. I have not had bangs for probably like 5 years, so it's definitely different. I'm still getting used to them, but yeah. That is the big change. Also, I have some really cool backlighting for my videos now, so you guys will have to let me know what you think of that. I did already unbox the February movies, so I'm just going to quickly go over each of them. So the Horror Pack Limited Edition that we got in the month of February was this movie right here, which is called Clickbait. Now, I thought this was going to be something very similar to Live Scream that we got, which I really did enjoy that movie. And as far as this movie goes, I did not like it. It was not very good. It was very cheesy. I couldn't even get through the whole thing, so unfortunately this one was a major fail. The other one that we got, and this one was probably my favorite out of the whole February horror pack, and that was Elizabeth Harvest. Now, when I read this one, I had no idea what it was going to be about, but when I watched it, this movie was so good. It was very kind of like an artsy movie. It was a movie that you don't normally see in the horror genre. Basically, it is about this woman right here. Her name is Elizabeth, and it's basically a movie about how her husband, kills her and keeps bringing her back because his wife died like during childbirth or something like that. So he's like a doctor or scientist, and he keeps bringing her back to life. So there's eventually there turns out to be like 6 different Elizabeths in this movie, and it gets crazy. There's a lot of twists and turns. I found it very interesting. The actress that played Elizabeth was absolutely drop dead gorgeous. She has like the most beautiful red hair I've ever seen in my life. For those of you who are also subscribed to Horror Pack, which, by the way, if you don't know what Horror Pack is, it is a horror movie subscription service where every month you get 4 new DVD and or Blu-rays, and they are all horror movie genre related. If you guys are interested in checking them out and you are interested in subscribing, I will put a link right at the top of the description box. You guys can easily click on it and check out their site and their deals and all that stuff. Don't worry, it's not an affiliate link. I'm not making any money off of your clicks. It's just a link for you guys to easily access it. But for those of you who are subscribed to Horror Pack and you got this movie, what did you think of it? Did you like it? Because I personally really liked this one. The next movie that we got, and this one I was really excited to see, and that was the Kevin Bacon movie, The Darkness. Now, I remember seeing trailers for this when it came out in theaters like years ago. When was this movie even made? So this movie came out about 4 years ago, and I was really excited to see this movie, really interested in it. I really liked the concept behind it, and I did like this movie. It was a good movie. What I didn't like is that towards the end, it started to get like a little bit drawn out for me, and I had a hard time enjoying it. But like the whole beginning and middle part of the movie was really good. It basically just talks about like demonic curses and all that stuff. And then the 4th movie that we got in the month of February, I'm pretty sure it was Drag Me to Hell. I could be wrong, but I did give that one to my sister because I already owned that movie, so I passed the duplicate on to her. Now we are going to finally be unboxing the March pack. Now this had to be shipped to me like 2 different times because the first time it got shipped to me, it got lost in the mail, unfortunately, and it was just a thing. COVID-19 has just been crazy at the post office and just time delays on everything. I received the April horror pack before the March horror pack, so I unboxed the April before I had bangs, and now I have bangs. So there's gonna be like 2 parts of this video where I'm gonna have bangs and I'm not gonna have bangs. I pre-record a great deal of my videos, so I have different looks in a lot of my videos. It's just a thing on my channel, so let's just stop blabbering and open up the March pack, if I can get it open. Okay, there we go. So as you can see inside, we have 4 new horror movie Blu-rays, which I'm so excited about. I have been waiting for this pack for so long, so the fact that I can unbox it today, I am so excited. Okay, so I am going to pick the one off of the very bottom. So the first movie that we got for the March 2020 horror pack is Land of the Dead. Fuck yes, I actually do not own this one, and this is a George A. Romero movie. Just looks like that. I cannot remember if I've seen this one. If I have, it was many years ago, but I actually don't own this one, so I'm very excited. I have Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, you know, I have all of those, but I don't have this one. So on the back it says, packed with more heart-pounding and blood-curdling thrills than any theater could show, the special unrated director's cut unleashes the ultimate vision of George A. Romero's latest Living Dead stockfest, starring Simon Baker, Dennis Hopper, and John Leguizamo, I think that's how you say his name. Land of the Dead finds humanity's last remnants battling to survive the unspeakable truth. So really excited to see this. I have not seen this movie in so long. So far for March 2020, we are off to a really good start. So that's the first one we got. The next one I'm going to take off the very top here. And this one is, if I can get it out, this one is called Bloodfest, and I don't think this is a horror pack limited edition, but here is what the cover of this one looks like. Again, I have never heard of it, I've never seen it before. It almost kind of looks like a weird sadomasochistic vampire movie. And this one says Bloodfest, and then on the bottom right here it says love horror movies? Try surviving one. So that sounds pretty promising. Let's go ahead and read what it says on the back. So on the back it said, fans flock to a festival celebrating the most iconic horror movies, only to discover that the charismatic showman behind the event has a diabolical agenda. As festival attendees start dying off, 3 teenagers, more schooled in horror films cliches than practical knowledge about neutralizing psycho killers, must band together and battle through various madmen and monstrosities to survive. So this one actually sounds really good. So I'm very curious about this one. I'm really curious as to what this one is going to be like. Hopefully I like it. It sounds pretty promising, but sometimes the most promising sounding movies end up being the worst. So I will definitely have to watch this one and give you guys my feedback. Alright, we have 2 movies left. Again, I'm going to take the one off the very bottom here. And this is our horror pack limited edition, and this one is called Rewind. So I'm noticing with like the horror pack limited editions, we're kind of seeing like a theme here. Like we have live screen, clickbait, and now we have Rewind. So wow, this one is definitely interesting because this doesn't say anything on the back. It's literally just the front and back cover art, so that actually is really intriguing to me. Like, I'm wondering if it's so like fucked up and so interesting and so scary that it doesn't even, you can't even describe what this movie is about. So I wish I could tell you guys more about what this movie is about, but I honestly have no idea. So if you guys got the March horror pack and you watched this, what did you think of it? Was it good? Am I going to like it? What is it about? That is our horror pack limited edition. I don't think we have ever gotten one that had no explanation on the back, so that's pretty wild. I will definitely have to check that one out. Alright, and we have 1 movie left, and the last one that we got in the March 2020 horror pack is Accidental Exorcist. Okay, so for those of you who maybe do or do not know, I am a huge fan of exorcism movies. I think they are so freaking bomb, or they can be so fucking bad that you just can't even finish them. And here's what the back looks like. So right away it looks like we have some pretty cool cinematic shots here. Hopefully those are in the movie. And on the bottom it says, this is The Exorcist meets Evil Dead meets Apocalypse Now, a must-see. And I love all of those movies, so I am very excited to see this one for sure. So on the back it says, Richard Vanuk is 30-something, Polish, a piss-poor alcoholic, and a bad writer. He can't hold down a day job or maintain a normal life, and he can't finish his book because long ago fate dealt him a very strange hand. Vanuk is a natural-born exorcist. In fact, he's the best there ever was, and with possessions on the rise across the city, he's booked solid. Reluctantly, he faces the fact that performing exorcisms is the only thing he's truly good at, even though it's wearing him down and making his life utterly miserable. He stares evil incarnate in the face and takes on satanic forces to help those in need, but not without a price, because not only is it slowly killing him, it's changing him and time is running out. So this actually sounds pretty interesting. Hopefully it's not cheesy. Hopefully it's not god-awful. I don't think I've actually ever heard of this movie, so yeah, it'll be interesting. It looks like it came out in 2017. Alright guys, and those are all of the movies from February and March. Now we are going to jump into the second part of this video, which is the April horror pack unboxing. So let's get to it. Okay, so now that we have February and March out of the way, we can go ahead and open the April 2020 horror pack, which I am so excited about. I have been waiting forever to get caught up and film these videos. I have been having so much fun watching all of these horror movies during quarantine. You guys have no idea, and I'm in need of some new ones. And the best thing about all of this is now we are officially caught up, so yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Alright, so opening up the April one, we have 4 new Blu-rays in here, and I am going to take the one off of the very middle. And this one is... Okay, so we have a double feature, and it looks like we have Two-Headed Shark Attack and Mega Shark during Crocosaurus. Oh my goodness. So here's what the very first one looks like. Very interesting. I have not seen either one of these movies. Just by looking at them, and that's kind of why I giggled a little bit, is because I know movies like this are very, very cheesy and just kind of like, you know, just humorous to watch. So I'm most excited to see Two-Headed Shark Attack over Mega Shark and Crocosaurus because I don't really like crocodiles all that much. I definitely prefer sharks more. So moving on, I'm going to take the one off of the very top here. And this one is... So the next one we got here is this movie, and this is called Demented. And it definitely looks like it is an older movie. This was done in 1980. I've never seen or heard of this movie. It says, "Revenge is sweet and deadly." So let's go ahead and open this up and see what it says on the back. I did kind of, you know, skim the back of it, and it already looks like a movie that I'm not really going to be interested in. It sounds like it might have like a possible rape in it, and I do not watch movies like that. So on the back it says, "She has lost everything, hope, control, and her mind." So it says, after surviving a brutal and devastating assault, Linda Rogers is institutionalized in order to deal with her intense trauma. By the time she is finally released, her attackers have been brought to justice and imprisoned, but the psychological scars remain. Tormented by visions of her attackers and mistreated by her philandering husband, Linda is pushed over the edge when she encounters 4 young men whom she confuses with the men who assaulted her. Consumed with madness, Linda attempts to enact a bloody retribution for the disgusting crimes committed upon her, and no one is saved in this shocking 1980 exploitation film in the tradition of I Spit on Your Grave. So right away, I probably will not be watching this movie. If I do watch it, the only scenes I will watch are the revenge scenes for like the blood, guts, and gore and stuff like that, but I will not watch a movie all the way through just because I do not watch movies with rape in them. I have a very hard time seeing things like that. I'll never forget the first time I did see I Spit on Your Grave, the original one, not the remakes. The remakes are just, they should have never been remade, but the original I Spit on Your Grave, I had no idea what the movie was about, and I put it on, and as soon as it got to like, you know, that part, I almost threw up. Like, I ran to the back of the house. I will never forget this. I was screaming. I was like, turn it off, turn it off. Like, I can't deal with movies like that. So this one I'm not really excited about just because I have a hard time watching movies like that. But the revenge scenes, like, I'm all about it. We have 2 movies left. I'm gonna take the one off the very bottom here. And this one is, oh, Okay, this next one is called Life. I had no idea where the title was. I was like, where the hell is the title? But this is the movie Life. It is with Jake Gyllenhaal, Rebecca Ferguson, and Ryan Reynolds. So this looks like it is kind of a space type movie, which, you know, I don't hate. I enjoyed Gravity. I enjoy those kind of movies, but I don't really consider them horror movies. I'm definitely getting more of like thriller vibes from this, not really like horror movie vibes. Looks like we have a good lineup of actors in here, like Ryan Reynolds, Jake Gyllenhaal, like those are very well-known names in the industry. On the back it says, Life is an intense sci-fi thriller about a team of scientists aboard the International Space Station whose mission of discovery turns into one of primal fear when they find a rapidly evolving life form that caused extinction on Mars and now threatens the crew and all of life on Earth. It doesn't, right off the bat, just reading it, it doesn't sound like my kind of movie, but at the same time, I'm not gonna hate on it because the last time, I think it was like my very first horror pack unboxing ever, we got the movie Species, and I was like, are you serious? Like, this is not a horror movie, it's like a sci-fi thriller type movie, and I actually ended up really liking it, so I'm not too bummed about this one. I'll probably watch this one with my boyfriend because he really likes, you know, space movies and, you know, just scientific, nerdy stuff like that, so this is definitely one that we will watch together. And the last one that we have is probably going to be our horror pack limited edition, and sure enough it is, and this one is called Nefarious. Here's what that one looks like. I've never heard of it, you know, just like most of the horror pack limited editions I have never heard of. On the back it says, Darren, Lou, Joe, and Mass live in a meager existence on the fringes of poverty. Embedded to the criminal kingpin of their social housing development, they routinely fear for their lives. On the other side of town, the already wealthy Marcus and his disabled brother Clive receive a windfall in the form of winning a lottery ticket. When their worlds collide following a botched robbery, the would-be criminals get more than they bargained for and will be tested to their limits in a desperate attempt to survive a predator of monstrous proportions. So this was done in 2019. It is a little over an hour long. It doesn't really sound too interesting to me, to be honest, but you know, I have been wrong about horror packs in the past, so I will give it the benefit of the doubt and I will try it out for you guys. Those are all the movies we got for April. I hope you guys enjoyed this mega long unboxing. I will report back to you guys for May 2020 and let you know which movies stuck out to me, which movies I enjoyed. Of all of the movies that we got today, go down in the comments and let me know which movie out of all of these interests you the most. I would absolutely love to know. That is everything that I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy and you are a horror movie freak like myself, make sure you go down and give this video a huge thumbs up. Also, if you are new to my channel and this is the first video of mine that you are seeing, make sure you go down and subscribe to my channel. I do upload every 3 to 4 days on here. I love you guys so much, and until then, I will see you very soon in my next video. I love you guys, and as always, stay creepy. Bye!